Now joining me in studio to discuss an upcoming fundraiser for Cure SMA, running the event, Megan Fabrizi. Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, good. So please start off by telling me a little bit about Liam and his story, if you don't mind.
Well, Liam just turned 7 years old. When he was 5 months old, he was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy type 1. The trajectory of SMA back then is a lot different than what it is now. Mm-hmm. He is thankfully one of the first faces of the new generation of SMA, where there are 3 FDA-approved treatments available, and he's been lucky enough to receive all 3, which is incredible, such a blessing. Mm-hmm. He is doing better than he's ever been, which you can't ask for more.
Yeah, and congratulations. I'm so glad that he's doing better.
Thank
I've seen
you
the
so
photos
much.
that you sent in as well. He's as happy as can be.
Oh yeah, he's a sassy pants.
Yeah, perfect. You know, that means he's in good spirits at least.
Exactly.
So tell me about Cure SMA and kind of how that has impacted your family as well.
So Cure SMA is a nonprofit organization where they provide so much funding toward the research, toward the advancements in treatments, but also, for instance, when Liam was diagnosed, we were given this care package that had this pre-organized medical binder that we were able to organize with all of his specialists, all of his reports.
That's awesome.
That we get to take with us anytime he has to go in the hospital or surgeries or anything like that. They provide super tailored toys. For instance, he could only move his hands just at the wrist and one of his big toes when he was diagnosed. So they gave us this little feather for him to play with, and for the longest time that was the only toy he could play with. In addition to that, they have a lending closet for so much medical equipment, anything from wheelchairs to standers to shower chairs to safe seating options for vehicles. They are so incredible.
That's awesome. And going through that, you know, as a parent too, it's not easy. So having an organization like that is very nice. I'm glad that you had that.
They're so incredible.
So you're doing a fundraiser to kind of give back to them because they did so much for you and Liam. So tell me about why you went about choosing a bowling tournament for this.
So typically they do what's called a walk and roll. So it kind of plays on the words with wheelchairs. But we were kind of at a standstill where he's not really a big outdoors kid. Mm-hmm. So we kind of wanted to try to find something that happens indoors. And my husband's family has always been really big into bowling. Mm-hmm. So we were like, well, why don't we do a bowling fundraiser? And it was my mother-in-law did a fundraiser for us a few years ago before he had a really big back surgery for scoliosis.
Okay.
To help us travel. We traveled to Connecticut for those surgeries. So we kind of played off of that, and it's turning out, it seems like it's going to be a really great event.
Okay, awesome. You know, bowling's always fun. You don't have to be good at bowling. You don't have to bowl. You can also go, yeah, right? I'm not good at bowling.
I'm awful.
Yeah, me too. I'm not good. You know, you can go and enjoy all these activities. So is there anything else that'll be there other than just bowling that people can partake in?
Absolutely. There's going to be a little bit of something for everybody. So there is going to be bowling. You can pay $15 to do either 2 hours or 3 games. It'll be no-tap bowling, kind of like an open bowling concept. But there's also going to be a spaghetti dinner, also for $15. That'll come with a salad and a dinner roll. We'll have a dessert table where you can purchase anything you want, and then we also will have some live music by Mark Blackwell and Nino Samiani. And we have tons and tons and tons of baskets that have been donated, which is just so humbling and incredible. We'll have those to raffle off, and we'll do 50-50 raffles. It's going to be a really fun day.
Okay, perfect. So I want to ask too, if people maybe can't make it to the fundraiser, how can people still support Cure SMA if they're interested in helping out?
So we do have a website available as well. I have a QR code on that flyer that I sent you. Mm-hmm. If we just scan that QR code, that'll take you right to the website, and you can donate directly there.
Okay, perfect. And then what is the cost for this event? And really, again, what does it include for the time that it is as well?
So the cost of the event, like I said, $15 for dinners and then $15 for bowling. But if you don't want to do either of those things, you can just come and put in for some baskets or just come and listen to some music. There will be a cash bar available as well. We're really excited to get together for such an incredible organization, and it's kind of a tough pill to swallow over the years, having to accept help because we are very, fiercely independent people. So it's been an awful big pill to swallow to have to accept help from our community, and it's been humbling and incredible, and we're forever grateful, and it just feels really fantastic to be able to, it's our turn to
Yeah.
give back, and I'm just really excited about it.
Yeah. Are you hoping to do more in the future?
I hope so. Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, life is pretty crazy, but hopefully we can.
Yes, yes. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
No, I thank you so much for having me. It's been such a pleasure.
Of course, and enjoy your bowling tournament. Or
Thank
your
you.
bowling day.
Yes, thank you so much.
For those of you who might have missed those details, Megan Fabrizi and her family are hosting a fundraiser on May 3rd at Ideal Bowling Alley in Endicott to benefit Cure SMA. Inspired by their son Liam, who was diagnosed with SMA type 1 at just 5 months old, is now thriving at 7 thanks to medical advancements supported by Cure SMA. This event aims to give back to a cause that has given them hope. The fundraiser will feature no-tap bowling, live music, raffle baskets, 50-50 raffles, a dessert table, and a spaghetti dinner. For more info, you can scan the QR code on your screen now or visit diy-curesma.donordrive.com.